Hello there, my name is Dr. Maitland Hyslop and I'm an author, a non-executive director, a chartered marketer of some 25 years standing and an academic. The purpose of this short video is to introduce you to a book called Obstructive Marketing. Obstructive Marketing. This is all about restricting the distribution of products and services in an age of asymmetric warfare. Don't worry too much about asymmetric warfare at the moment, but in a post-BREXIT era, obstructive marketing introduces you to the key challenges that you're going to face in an international environment from the 1st of January 2021. As this is now the 7th of January, you will have faced some of them already. On LinkedIn, when I introduced this book in another video, I had a criticism that I couldn't justify that 80% of you would be affected by one or more of the following 8 issues post-Brexit. The book describes how I can back that claim up. But this book, as I just alluded to, describes 8 key areas where you're going to be challenged in the international environment post-Brexit. The first one is in the casual area. The casual area used to refer to things like a benzene rag dropped in the production line of Perrier water and affecting the downstream distribution of the same. That's unlikely these days. More likely there's the finance director will make a mistake with some software or a derivative purchased in the financial markets. And that's as likely to happen now, perhaps more likely to happen than it did prior to Brexit. So that's the first area. The second one is the competitive area. We've already seen what's happening to the distribution and goods and services from Europe to the UK and the difficulties that UK firms are having selling and distributing their products to the European market. And this will be exacerbated by issues across the world. So you do need to understand that competition will try and get in the way of you selling your products and services either into Europe or elsewhere in the world. Thirdly, there will be increased criminal issues. Internal crime will rise, particularly since unemployment within the United Kingdom will rise after both Brexit and because of COVID. External crime will rise because, as we've already seen, we don't have access to all the criminal databases that we had before Brexit. This means that we can't see as far into the future of organised crime as we could before December the 31st, 2020. Culturally, the cultural issues are the fourth point, and this is about Britain. Britain is no longer the power that it was, and certainly Brexit and the 4 years prior to Brexit has damaged its cultural understanding in the world. Events like criticising Hong Kong's drastic security measures while imposing them ourselves, or criticising others' treatment of held hostages while not releasing our own in Iran, do us no favours as a cultural identity. Critical infrastructures is the fifth issue, and critical infrastructures are under threat from cyber attacks, from physical attacks, and these become easier because our borders are now weaker and more permeable than they were before Brexit. That's not to say that they can't be improved over time, but at this precise moment they are in some difficulty. We don't even have enough customs officers to man the borders that we have, let alone patrol the borders that we have. Capital is the sixth issue, and access to capital is important. It will become more expensive for your companies this year than it was last year. Access to certain types of capital will be difficult. Capital markets are difficult. There's a contest now between Europe, London and America in particular, and this will continue. The last two C's in the 8 are chaos and change. and we've seen the chaos and we're experiencing the change. So these are the key issues that obstructive marketing looks at, and I hope that you will find time to read it on Kindle or buy it on Amazon, and the details are in the notes of this video. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye now.